COVID-19 eliminated the 2020 marathon, but river racing gathered outside Christchurch for the Welcome Back Waimak race. 4 legs of 30 kilometres each, morning and afternoon, caused plenty of drama on and off the shingle. But it was the unlimited gas turbine of Mike Pooley who set a cracking pace, first to finish and fastest up and downstream. Nigel Cromie was the next quickest turbine, beating Roger Prestonen by 20 seconds. But both were displaced by A-Class Justin Hill, who had a scorching run despite having to haul in and pass Rob Pooley.
We just saw a good run and came up behind Rob, and it was good fun chasing Rob. Good passing, so.
Pooley had an otherwise good morning getting back into the groove, although not always the right groove.
Yep, as soon as we missed that line below the pylons, we knew we were in trouble. Other than that, it was really quite an enjoyable run. Good to be back.
Mind you, Rob Pooley's marks weren't the only evidence left behind on the wet stones. Cleve Cockshaw, hard to miss with his new paint job. And at this distance, not hard to hear either, as he scraped his way to the top in what would be a frustrating day pumping shingle. Aidan Flett made the top 2, but failed to dial in for the downstream leg.
We had a wee spin about 10 or 15 seconds after the start line. Couldn't really piece that first one together. Damaged the grill.
The normally quick Steve Rapsey started as he meant to finish, second fastest CX upstream. But a pressure wave spin dented the boat and his chances of winning the day. The same went for Byron Campbell in the Step-Tech monohull, who was quickest up and down in the morning legs, but he wasn't so confident.
Don't know yet. Got to get 2 more in the bag yet. The little mono is actually, it turns on a dime, so it's pretty quick in a straight line too. So.
Sadly, the record will show Campbell absent from the leaderboard after a line let go on the oil cooler later in the day. Michael Mulhern was all in a spin about getting back behind the wheel after a couple of years on the sidelines.
We had a bit of a stuff up this morning. Ran into a corner a bit hot and had a big spin, and things sort of went from bad to worse after that.
Still, he made the finish of the day, which was more than some could say. Sadly, after the long haul from down south, Rob Donald's well-presented CX entry expired in a puff of expensive smoke just 10 minutes into the first leg. As the day wore on, so too did the bottom of the boats. No one seemed to be excused. Rob Pooley got himself seriously mismothered at the start of the downstream and never got into the swing, ending in what, by even his own admission, was a PB. Clean runs was the name of the game on the Waimak today, and the tortoise in this race was doing just that. Grant Perry wasn't challenging for CX honours, he's there to keep the young guns honest. But he was only one of 4 class boats to clean sweep all the day's legs. Wayne Boys is hardly a young gun, but he usually delivers some high-octane entertainment to keep everyone pumped. Unfortunately today, he left it till the battery in his onboard camera had died before running out of water. Cromie had been fast downstream, although a rogue alternator belt dropped Quick Kiwi out of the top 3 just after the second upstream start.
Yeah, when we figure out where we're going, we can definitely give it a good tickle, and it goes really well. So it's got good acceleration and good handling, so we're really impressed with the boat. We just got to sort out a little couple issues.
An expired engine mid-first stage meant an early exit for Andrew Scott, leaving Riley Smith to challenge himself as the sole remaining competitor in FX class. By the end of the day, he too had found terra firma.
Just pushing a bit hard, don't really know what we were doing, but we ran around in the middle of nowhere and pushed for a bit, got going and got back to the top and had a flying run back down, so good day, good day.
John Derry might have been quick upstream on the first leg, but concerns about a target on his back amounted to naught when oil leaking from the rocket covers kept him from a class win.
Yeah, I am stoked, yeah. I got up and I got down, so that's all I wanted to do.
That honour went to rookie David Robinson, despite a moment upstream that easily could have altered the outcome.
It was a bit of a lucky spot there, yeah. No, navigator said right. It's the navigator's fault. So we went right and then crossed some gravel about 30-40 metres and plopped back into the water and away we went.
Our other rookie finished the day too, but not without an excursion that was a little more costly.
We learned a bit today. We had a reasonable run on our first run up and back, and second run we were going good for the first wee bit, then we took a corner a bit wide, so yeah, we had a wee push for a couple of minutes, but we managed to make it to the top and yeah, finish the day with a reasonable run downstream. So we're happy, boat's still going and we're looking all right.
And in the rarest of moments, race leader Mike Pooley spun up and needed outside assistance to get going, which under the rules dealt him a leg DNF.
Just going too fast, that's all. Should have slowed down, we had plenty of lead, so lesson learnt. Good day though.
With Cromie and now Pooley sidelined, Roger and Ben Preston could be forgiven for thinking they should be in the box seat after completing all legs without major incident.
It was good. Yeah, it was good, and we hit the gravel a few times, but no, it was really good, and it was good to see Mike parked up in one of the channels, but no, we had a great run. Really enjoyed it.
Unfortunately, A-Class Justin Hill used all his get-out-of-jail cards to win the day. Just moments before the final upstream start, the team was trying to retrieve the funnel neck that had dropped into the fuel tank. It didn't cause problems, but they had to dodge another bullet at the top turnaround.
Okay, fitting on our remote oil cap, called them out. So we pumped half the oil out in the last couple of Ks, and luckily it still had pressure across the finish line. But yeah, it's been a stretch to get it going. We're a couple of minutes start time and we're still putting it together. But yeah, she's got good pressure and it's humming down there, so I'm stoked, yeah.
In fact, everybody should be stoked, really. The Waimak turned on perfect water and a perfect winter's day to welcome back the stalled racing calendar. Somewhere not too far away, there's a marathon looming. Stay tuned.